really care what your political persuasion is, but you should really call your senator. Because I'll tell you, this is costing the airlines millions of dollars. And just think of 30 airplanes with one engine running. And it's going to take us at least 90 minutes to take off. So it's frustrating. It's really frustrating for me. Because right now it's going to cost about 2 hours of our lives on the ground before we even take off, spend all that gas, all that money, and it just rolls into the rest of this system. So right now we're at a 4% reduction in flight capacity. Next week we go to 10. Last night I had a 6-hour delay in Houston, and the weather was perfect. It's because the air traffic...
So I just finished my 12-hour shift at TSA. Just now, worked 4 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and still not getting paid for it. Fun stuff. So, Congress, if you would do us all the favor of figuring your shit out, of figuring out what needs to happen to fund the rest of the government, that would be great. Especially doing that before considering a $200 billion bill for the Iranian war. Thank you. Don't forget to give your TSA agents a hard time this week, too.
Always money for war, but none for the poor. It is astonishing how many problems politicians and their little tiffs and good idea fairies create for the people that put them in office. I mean, the idea that there are government employees not getting paid because two politicians can't agree on something in a building they don't even go to all the time, and we all suffer. We got people waiting in lines. We got pilots that aren't being able to take off and do their job. We got TSA agents that can't afford gas to go to work, much less pay their rent. And we got people waiting hours in line to get on their flight. Many people are completely missing their flights. Let's check these videos out and let's get down to this.
Message to Congress that could put an end to all of this.
It would be ideal. This isn't working for us right now.
Fire them all. Fire them all.
This is taxpayer money. What's
My
it?
flight leaves in 16 minutes.
16 minutes.
I got the 3 a.m.
Doesn't seem like you're making that flight. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. Go home. Work in the yard.
Do you have anywhere to be? It's important. Where are you traveling?
I had a reunion with my high school buddies. So.
And now you're forced to miss that.
Yep.
Is that frustrating? What's that?
And this is like, because they can't get through security. This is a problem that transcends over from the whole 9/11 thing. I feel like, and I've been saying this for a while, privatize TSA. Each airline conduct your own security, refigure this, because you can't have corporations going bankrupt because, not because people don't want to fly, it's because the government won't let them to the airplane. Got to rethink this whole thing. I mean, you had Clear pop up, you have, TSA pre-check, but I will say that every time the government puts their hands in something, we have this problem. And this shouldn't even exist if it was like Disney World, where they do their own internal security. And if you mess up and you bring something you're not supposed to and you get caught, you just don't fly anymore. You're off the list. What's wrong with this dude?
Tell hours ago. There is plenty of reason for me to be upset right now. You wasted my whole fucking day. All of our days. You totally f***ed us all over all day. What the f***? What the f***? It's unacceptable. It's totally unethical for you to mess with us all day. 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. Move to D7, move to E5, move to E4. It's bullshit. You never had a pilot the whole time.
Looks like people are breaking. They've been in there so long, they're breaking. They're just like, I just can't take this anymore. But why? Why? Politicians. Politicians. And it's over something totally different. It's like, oh, we don't like the SAVE Act, or we don't like the idea of IDs for voting. Got to have an ID to get on the plane. So we're going to restrict the guys that check IDs to get on the plane. Doesn't even make any sense. This is politicians using us as pawns, and people are going to start thinking the whole idea of flying. I mean, But we don't have any other options. No high-speed rail. Right there, there's no rental cars to get out of this situation. They're stuck in an airport, and they don't even have hotel vouchers. Can you imagine getting there, you've got 2 kids, 2 and 3 years old, you're just trying to get to your family reunion or whatever it is, and you've got nowhere to stay because TSA, because security checks, because that backed everything else up, and now all the planes are late, and you've got nowhere to take your kids, and you're sleeping in the airport. I mean, politicians got to think about this stuff, and maybe we hold them accountable. Hey, you have 8 hours to come up with a decision to fund this whole bad boy, or you're out. And if you don't do it in 8 hours, we're mad. But instead, we let them drag it out for months and months and months. And then they go online and they point at each other. Point and smear. I'm fed up with it, are you?
This is all the TSA line. The line where you get your ID and boarding pass checked is all the way up there. It comes around here, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. It snakes through here, but then you have to take the escalator over there down to the baggage claim downstairs, and that's how you end up down here. Right now, according to that board, it says that the wait is 150 minutes. Not sure if that's...
No way is that accurate. Now, I'll say this. How efficient do you think that they actually are keeping people safe? I'm willing to bet they create more accidental felons than they stop bad guys. The amount of things that they confiscate that are ridiculous, like I remember when I was deploying, they made me take my boots off, okay? I was walking through with my rifle, okay, with my gear, and they're like, hey, stop. I'm in a full Army uniform. Stop. You need to take your boots off. The common sense of this stuff is out the window, and they keep funding all this to make us feel safe. And that's not what makes us safe. This whole thing needs to be revamped, but if you make politicians refigure this out, it'll take years. Years. I mean, and now we have ICE in the airports. I don't know how you feel about that. Comment down below, let me know. But I feel that if something is illegal happening in an airport, that the law enforcement in the airport would be able to handle that. But again, politics. If you're a deputy or a TSA agent and you see an ID and this person's clearly not that person, or they're illegal, or they have broken the law to be there at that point in the United States, maybe those people do something about it. But instead, it takes ICE come in to do it. I don't understand this all. It's getting very complicated. I'm just a guy on a couch with some opinions, drinking a cup of coffee. See you guys in the next video, because this is wild.